Welcome back everybody to Madden 17 News. My name is Mr. Hurricane, and today we're breaking down the top 5 middle linebackers in Madden 17. We are almost through all of the positions, so if you're not caught up on the top 5s for the other positions or other Madden 17 news, check out the playlist link down below in the description. I have a bunch of videos in there that can help you get caught up on the Madden 17 information. And as always, the article is linked down below in the description as well if you want to follow along with me. Now let's get into this top 5 and let me know what you guys think of it down in the comment section. And if you're enjoying these videos, please do leave a like and subscribe. So, the top middle linebackers, we're going to go number 1, and we have another 99 overall. We haven't seen too many of them. There was only one on offense, and that was Rob Gronkowski. Then we've seen J.J. Watt, Von Miller, and now Luke Kuechly at 99 overall. Kuechly has 86 speed, 93 block shedding, 98 pursuit, 98 play recognition, and 89 zone coverage. It's just hard to get better than Luke Kuechly. He's fast, he has instincts, he can play the run, and cover very well. That 89 zone coverage, you're not going to find many linebackers or draft many and put XP into them and reach 89. It's going to be extremely rare. No matter the situation of the game, you have to know where Luke Kuechly is lining up. Last year, Luke had 118 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 interceptions, and has 11 interceptions over his career. And to have 2 years with 4 as a linebacker is pretty impressive. Now let's go on to number 2. We have Brandon Marshall of the Denver Broncos. Another key piece of that Denver defense. Now what's interesting here is that the overall plunges. It goes from 99 Luke Kuechly to 90 Brandon Marshall, a 9 overall difference. And Marshall has 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 91 pursuit, 91 play recognition, and 81 zone coverage. So from these stats, basically Marshall has the same strengths as Luke Kuechly, just not to the same extent. He's not as fast, his coverage isn't as good, his play recognition and pursuit aren't as good, but you're comparing him to the best player in the game, basically. So they're both excellent. Brandon Marshall, another guy who can play the run and cover well, 81 zone is very good. But to have that 9 overall difference, that's pretty crazy. That's the biggest leap between 1 and 2 we've seen so far in these top 5s. And last year, Brandon Marshall had 102 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 interception with 1.5 sacks. And Kuechly also had 1 sack last year. So let's go to number 3. This is another 90 overall. So we have a tie here, and it's Derek Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs. Johnson has 81 speed, 96 awareness, 94 pursuit, 96 play recognition, and 87 zone coverage. So he's even better than Marshall at coverage, but he's not quite as fast, yet he's a little bit better against the run, and Derek Johnson is a little bit taller. Derek Johnson is 6'3", Brandon Marshall is 6'1". Last year, Johnson had 116 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 4 sacks, and 2 interceptions after an injury held him to 1 game in 2014. What makes Derek Johnson interesting here is that Luke Kuechly is this good at 25. Brandon Marshall is as good as he is at 26. Derek Johnson is 33 years old. He's played 11 years in the league. He suffered a torn Achilles in 2014 and came back in 2015 to have an all-pro season. That's pretty amazing. So a very good list of players here at 1, 2, and 3, and those are the only inside linebackers at 90 overall or better. So we go to number 4 and we drop down to 88 overall. It's hard to be a high-rated inside linebacker, unless you're Luke Kuechly. So Bobby Wagner is the number 4 player with 88 speed, the fastest we've seen so far, 88 acceleration, 92 tackle, 92 jumping, and 91 pursuit. Don't see his hit power on here, but I'm sure it's quite good, and he is the fastest linebacker we've seen in this list. He's a great athlete, he's great against the run, and can cover. Last year, Wagner had 114 tackles, along with 2 forced fumbles. He does have 5 interceptions over his 4-year career, in which he's recorded nearly 500 tackles. And he is 26 years old. So we go down to number 5, And it's also another 88 overall. It is Jamie Collins of the New England Patriots. We saw Dante Hightower in the top 5 outside linebackers. Now Jamie Collins as an inside. I think Hightower was like a 90. So Collins is an 88. And his ratings are 85 speed, 92 tackle, 96 jumping, 93 power moves, and 91 pursuit. So he's an inside linebacker with great pass rushing ability, a lot of speed, and can play against the run. Collins and Hightower are a really fun duo to watch. Last year, Jamie Collins had 89 tackles, 5 forced fumbles, 5.5 sacks, and an interception. To make these top 5s, you have to have a variety of strengths, and all of these players can play against the run, but add another element to their game, whether it be being great in coverage or getting after the quarterback. And Jamie Collins is 26 years old, and so it's a lot of 26-year-olds in this list, and then Derek Johnson at 33. So those are the top 5 inside linebackers in Madden 17. It was a fun list to go through just because I love versatile linebackers. It's one of my favorite positions to draft and develop in my franchise. So I enjoy going through the linebackers here and looking at the best in the game. What did you guys think of this top 5? I thought it was a very solid list. There are a fair amount of good inside linebackers in the list, so there could be some more that you could make a case for being in this list, like Danny Trevathan, there's CJ Mosley, but it's hard to narrow it down to the top 5. But that is the list, guys. What did you think? Leave your feedback down below in the comment section. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Madden 17 news and content when the game releases. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.